So, congratulations, Lara and Ferdia, on Artemis Fowl. What I
Thank
loved
you.
about this movie
Thank
was
you.
it reminds me of all like the fantasy movies I grew up with. So I got a bit nostalgic watching it.
Oh.
You were working with such an amazing cast for this movie. You've Judi Dench, Josh Gad, Colin Farrell, Kenneth Branagh was directing it as well. Who were you guys the most excited to work with, and why?
I think I was most excited to work with Ken, actually, because I've seen so many of his amazing films, and I'm a big fan of Thor, love Murder on the Orient Express. So yeah, I was really excited to see how he was on set, and I wasn't disappointed.
I would have to agree with Ferdy, and definitely I was so excited to meet and then work with Sir Kenneth Branagh. I mean, he's just not only a legend when it comes to directing, but also acting. I absolutely loved his work, so I was very excited. But I honestly, with this cast, I could fangirl about them for ages. I was so excited to
Anyone?
meet Judi Dench. Honestly, I was so excited to meet Judi Dench because she's an absolute legend, and I've looked up to her for years. And then when I met Josh Gad, I completely forgot how to speak, and I went bright red. I couldn't believe that I was meeting him. And then when I met Colin Farrell, I couldn't believe that I was meeting him either. I think this cast is just a whole group of legends put together. So to get to work with them is such a privilege.
And you two are the legends among them, which is fabulous. So I was wondering, you guys are playing like quite unusual characters, a kid genius and a fairy captain. What kind of like preparation and research did you do to prepare for the roles?
Yeah, we had 1 month prep, so there was a lot of preparation, especially for stunt work. We were doing a lot of I did a lot of voice training. So and getting used to the set and getting used to working with Ken. Yeah, we had a lot of prep, especially in the stunts department. I learned to ride a one wheel, which is the vehicle that Artemis uses, because you had to learn to do it quite fast because I was going up a hill and they wanted to get in one lovely shot. So yeah, quite a bit.
I'm a really big fan of being over prepared, if anything, and I love preparation. So when it came to auditioning for Holly, I wanted to make sure I had my homework done, and I'd already read the books growing up, but I reread the books twice just to make sure that I completely understood the story and Holly, and I made notes just to make sure that I fully was able to gauge her as a character and then become her. But definitely, and then along with once we'd actually gotten the roles, and then with preparing with stunts and being on set and with voice training, there was a lot of preparation that went into this film.
Has there been any word of a sequel yet? Because obviously there are all of Owen Colfer's, books that you can draw from.
We'll have to see what happens. Right now, we're just really excited that everyone's going to get to see this film, and we hope they loved it as much as we love making it. But we'll just have to see what happens.
What were each of your fondest memories from working on Artemis Fowl?
I think my fondest memory was working in the stunt room. They got a table tennis table at one point, and we used to take time off just to go and play tournaments. So that was really nice. And just working with the crew, they were such a lovely crew. Always made you just feel comfortable on set. So it was just a breeze.
Oh, there are so many. We all really became like a family, but definitely one day that sticks out to me was the middle day of when we were shooting Artemis, and as kind of a surprise, Ken had organized that we would have ice cream and pizza, and we would get to view just a little kind of mock-up trailer of what we've shot so far. And it was roasting hot. It was almost summer, and everybody was just so relaxed and happy, and getting to watch a quick just snippet of what we were making and seeing it come to life was very surreal. Seeing the Disney castle come up in front of your film for the first time, it is definitely every child's wildest dream to see that happen. So that was definitely one of my favorite memories, was getting to be with the crew and the cast when that happened.
Well, we'll have to leave it there, but that's a gorgeous note to leave it on. So guys, thanks so much for taking out the time to speak with me today, and well done again on the movie.